Hey guys, it's Skulker3 and welcome to part 1 of my new Let's Play. That's right, as you can see here, it is Let's Play Ben There, Dan That. This is, well, let's just get started and I'll explain a bit as we go along. So this is a point-and-click game made by fans of the old LucasArts point-and-clicks. So, you can tell it's going to be pretty good. Peru, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, now this game, because it was made by fans of LucasArts, is pretty dang funny. Okay, there's a corpse. Well, you'll soon see the situation, actually. Well, I had to use a lot of objects with a lot of other objects, but I finally managed to get that whiz-o-bang firework off the blind monkey. We'll have you across that canyon and alive again in no time, Dan, old buddy. So yes, we are Ben, who is this rather strange fellow with his spindly legs. That's a bit weird, really. And this is Dan, who is currently dead. As you can see, poor Dan, never knew what hit him. Still, everything finally seems to be set up for the reanimation process. I've tied one end of the incredibly long piece of twine to the mysterious-looking totem pole, and the other end to the corpse reanimation equipment in Doc Oddball's shack. I've hooked the rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle over the twine, and stuck Dan's zombie-like hands to it using the salty superglue I found in the old pants in the laundry bin. That may not be superglue. I've also attached the roller skates with the wonky wheels we stole from the secret jungle roller disco to his freaky, decomposing feet. All he needs now is a shunt in the right direction. And he'll zoom headfirst at breakneck speed over the bottomless gorge towards Doc Oddball's shack. I suppose this whole setup would be really quite dangerous if his neck wasn't already broken. Yeah, my tongue sort of kept tripping over there. So, I was going to say something else. Yeah, this game has a lot of good dialogue, a lot of funny jokes and stuff. However, I'm not going to be looking at a lot of that, because I want you guys to get this game yourselves and find it, because it's available on Steam. I'm pretty sure it's only like £5 or something, and I don't know what that translates to in dollars, but not many. And that's for this game and the sequel, Time Gentlemen Please, which I shall also be LPing. So yeah, I want you guys to get these games and find all the jokes and stuff yourself. Might even be a good idea to get the game now, since I'm right near the start, so you can try and figure out the puzzles for yourself and stuff, because they're generally pretty understandable overall. I think there's a few weird ones, but it's pretty much logical. So yes, I'd better explain all the hub stuff, because it's so complicated. It really isn't, but you know, so you right-click to change the option of your mouse cursor. It's currently walk, so you click somewhere. Ben will walk there. You got examine. Which he doesn't want to examine himself. It's a totem pole in the jungle. Nothing strange about that. Yeah, that's where a lot of the jokes are going to come from, by examining stuff. So, as I said, get the game, do it. I'm advertising here. Don't know why. It's a good game, that's why. Then there's use / pick up / other stuff with your hands. That sounded a bit dodgy. There's talk. Hey, Dan! Guess what? Dan! Oh, right, he's dead. Honestly, Dan, not paying attention just because you're dead. There's the latest item you picked up, I think, or you possibly used, there. And then there's use Dan. Now, we can't actually use Dan at the moment because, you know, he's a bit dead. But I can't use Dan on that. He's far too dead. See? And that's it. Now up here we have the bar, we have the options, text, speed, and fix volume. There's load, there's save, there's quit, and then there's inventory. And we have in our inventory a rocket firework thing. So let's get launching Dan, I suppose. Oh, that doesn't look comfy. Poor Dan. I wanted to look at the rocket, damn you. Ah, well. Maybe next year. So now we set fire to Dan. I mean, the firework, yes. Of course. Oops, sorry, I accidentally skipped that. Oh well, I'm not doing such a good job. Come on, tongue. You know you want to work today. Okay! Big explosion, because, you know, that's what fireworks do. They explode. That's why we like them. We don't like them just because they go whee into the sky, although that is pretty cool. I think we'd like it more that they do go into the sky and then explode rather than just explode on the floor. Because that would cause quite a bit of damage, I should think. So yeah, I get the feeling I was going to say something else. But I can't really think of it. I'm going to try and point out references where I can to other point and clicks, but if I can't point out every reference, then, you know, other people can post them in the comments, and I'll probably add them in annotations, just because, you know, this game's going to have a lot of references to other games and stuff, because that's what they do. Dan Marshall and Ben Ward, good job, guys. This is a very fun game, and it's a very fun sequel as well. So yes, this entire story takes place in the merry town of London, as you can tell by Big Ben over there somewhere. And the London Eye, Millennium Eye thing. I can't even remember what it's called. I don't know, I don't go to London, ever. It's great to be alive and back home again. Thanks for shoving that firework up my ass, Ben. An absolute pleasure, mate. So what are you going to do with this wonderful blessing we call life? Well, Magnum PI is on. I'm afraid the telly's not working. What? Yeah, I broke the aerial making a disguise to infiltrate Dr. Retro Agogo's secret disco robot lair and rescue your corpse. Sorry. Well, I'm certainly not going to do anything interesting or entertaining until we found an aerial and got the telly working. So yes, right here we have some references. We have Day of the Tentacle, which was the sequel to Maniac Mansion. I didn't actually play that, but I've seen an LP of it, or possibly just a playthrough. I don't know. It's a good one. I don't know what this is. I want to say Full Throttle, but I've never played Full Throttle, so I can't. I genuinely can't say anything about that. It's just that I don't recognize it. Maybe I don't collect art, and I also don't collect whatever this is. Okay, I have no idea who that is. If someone can tell me, that would be mildly appreciated. And of course, right here, it's a Max and Sam poster covering the window. I enjoy its cheesy retro ambience. Also, it means we don't have to look at all the vicious stabbings going on outside. But I want to see the vicious stabbings. Also, I want that Sam and Max poster. What the heck? Hi. How you doing, buddy? Oh, he's gone. Okay. Did you see that? The chavs are getting weirder out there. No wonder we covered up the window. There's some weird-looking chavs. So, yes. Let's, I've already explained the situation with all the menu stuff. I'll show off this one bit of dialogue, because I find it pretty funny. There's no way I'm allowing Dan to interact with himself. Who knows where it'd lead? Wanking! Yes, thank you. That was the point I was alluding to. Dan, you're so unsubtle. You and your ways. So yes, now we are in the apartment place. Oh, I also should mention, this is only according to the Ganon 159, but apparently I think it was on the floor in here. There should be, well, there shouldn't be, but apparently if you bought it from the Zombie Cow website instead of Steam, apparently there's a LucasArts logo on the floor. But it's not in this version, I'm guessing for copyright reasons, but whatever. So here we have Dan's room. I'm not touching Dan's bed, it's all clean in that. Ugh, clean. Okay, let's look in here then. I'm sure there's something we can use. What the hell happened to all my clothes? Oh, I sold them on eBay so I could buy the Tremors films on DVD. Besides, I swear you only ever wear that one damn jacket. True enough. Coat hanger. Those are always useful. You know, we can unwound it, yeah, that's a thing. You can, I don't actually know what you call it, dismantle it to an extent, and use it to poke people. That's pretty fun. Let's look in Ben's room. Wait, I'm not going into your room. No way, it's nasty in there. What's wrong with my room? The walls ooze brown muck and there's something sculpture living under your carpet. Yeah? So, what's wrong with my room exactly? Oh, nothing. Come on, let's get this over with. We run a very real risk of missing Magnum PI. Oh, Magnum PI. This Gadzooks! Gadzooks indeed, Ben. Gadzooks indeed. So here we have Ben's room. More dialogue to be had, but as I've said repeatedly, get the game yourself. Find the funny stuff. Hey, it's my arts and craft materials. I thought I'd been sleeping funny. You've been sleeping on that? That can't be good for your back, mate. Just think it through a little. Okay, we've got everything we need for now. Well, not everything we need. We need one more thing, which can be found in the water closet toilet place. Okay, let's take the light bulb. I'm sure there's a more conventional method of turning lights on and off than reaching up and grabbing at them. Now, what was it? We don't actually need the light bulb. We need the wire, but we're not going to take that because it's still on. So let's turn it off. There's no way I'm flipping that switch. The wiring's all dicky. Only a complete idiot would touch that. How do we get him to do this? Only a complete idiot would flick that switch. Oh, I know. There you go, Dan. Yay, he finally did something. So now we use the scissors on the wire. Not the television show, the actual wire here. Snip. And now we take it with us. Hooray! An improbably long piece of metal wire. This is the sort of thing that makes a mighty fine aerial, wouldn't you say? Oh, absolutely. We'll be shitting in the dark from now on, of course, but at least we'll be able to get a good reception. Exactly. Well, as long as you can get a good reception, that's all that matters. Excuse me. Now let's go back to the lounge and set this baby up, shall we? Right, first you want to combine the coat hanger with the wire thingamabob-doodle, and then use that on the television set. And all is well. That looks like a pretty good aerial, but it's still not getting good enough reception. Perhaps we should stick it out the window or something. Well, hurry up! I think Magnum's probably about to tell Higgins he wrecked the Ferrari again. Dang it. Well, let's open the window then, I suppose. We gotta get some good reception. Come on, Ben. You can do it, man! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Magnum P.I., here we come! Give it to me, Higgy baby! That sounded mildly disturbing. Stupid Frazen. We'll get there eventually. There we go! My goodness. The heck? Oh, that was weird. Indeed. What just happened? The gaudy colors, the crazy graffiti, and the whole instant teleportation thing. That's how we've been abducted by aliens onto their spaceship, hundreds of miles from Earth, to be examined, tortured, and chopped up. So we're gonna miss Magnum P.I. then. That's the bad news, yeah. Also, we need to find a way off this godforsaken vessel before we get probed and such. Well, that's our front door there, good old number 113B. Let's get us home. That'll get us home, even. Puzzle solved, adventure over, chalk another one up for the Danster. Okay, I shall. Chalking one up for the Danster. Oh, it's locked. That chalk mark for the Danster is looking so far away now. Damn, perhaps that panel next to it has something to do with it. Let's look at this then, shall we? There's a panel connected to one door, to our door even, and the light is red. Looks like I could fill that gap with the correct object to unlock it. You got a yin-yang on you? What do we look like to you, a hippie? No, not especially. So, we are on an alien spaceship. But how do we go places? Well, we'll find that out in the next part, guys. I shall see you then. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed this LP. I know I will. I expect. Because, you know, I've enjoyed the game every time I've played it, which is twice now. Well, this will be the third time through. So yeah, that's pretty fun. And yes, I've got to remember to stop moving my head around, because I've got a really weird recording set up right now. I have two microphones. Well, no, I have two headsets. I've got one through which the sound is coming, but the microphone's broken, and then I've got another headset which wouldn't allow me to record the sound from the game, but has a functioning microphone, and so I have to combine the two. Anyways, yes, I am going to end this part here before I kill people again, or something, I don't know. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye!